Hey y'all, what's up? JamiThatsMe here. Welcome back to the channel. Listen, real quick, I want to give you guys an update on growing up hip hop castmates Shawn, who happens to be TT's husband, and Sam, which happens to be Egypt's husband. And for those of you guys that may not know, Egypt and TT are cousins, okay? Now, if you've seen my review or you've even seen the episode, you already know that Sam kind of said some slick sideways things about Shawn. Now, y'all know Egypt and Sam are already married. They got married like a year ago. At this point, they are planning their wedding. All right. And Egypt brought up the fact that she wanted to invite TT as she and TT are working on getting back to a better place with each other. She wants to invite her cousin to come out to the wedding. And she also wants to include Shawn because that's her husband. That's her significant other, right? So Sam says, yeah, why not? Why not invite them? But then he also turns around in the same sentence and he pretty much drags Shawn, which I did not understand. Whatever he said about Shawn was pretty much bleaked out, so I wasn't necessarily sure his exact words. But what he did say was that if Shawn got into a fight, he will hop out of the car, help Shawn fight, likely beat Shawn up as well, and then get back into his vehicle and drive off, or whatever the case was. And I was just kind of like, Sam, are you okay? You need to grow up, okay? You see these two ladies trying to get back on one accord, and it seems like you're trying to send everybody back to the past, which is where you are at this time. Like, that's what it's given. If you see they trying to move forward and have a better relationship, what the hell do you think you over here doing? Bringing up Shawn. Like, if y'all gonna move forward, let's move forward. I just didn't like how he was trying to handle that overall situation. It's like, Sam, see, you just, when people want to see the best come out of you, you always end up doing the absolute worst, okay? Just complete ignorance. And I hate it because he felt as though Shawn wasn't being Team Sam. And it's like, if you wrong, it's hard to be Team Sam. It's like everybody else is the issue but Sam. Like, you're just a problem, okay? But either way, we already talked about that, okay? If you saw it on the show, you saw it on the review, or you just listened to me kind of recap it to you guys, right? So he was kind of throwing some shade at Shawn. Well, Shawn decided he was going to hop on social media, and he actually was going to pretty much address some things. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into what Shawn had to say. So Shawn says, son, at Sam, he at Sam over on Instagram, he says, you had your chance more than once. When I told you to your face in Florida at Unfazed, if you didn't want to keep my wife's name out of your mouth, we can walk 10 feet and put this to bed. Not y'all can walk 10 feet and put it to bed. He says, I believe Tyran was present for that one. I put you on notice on TV, same way about your lies and keeping my wife's name out your mouth with Tretch and Tyran. You was bumbling, shaking, lying, phony. Please, please, please throw that punch, young boy. Ooh, not Shawn telling him to throw that punch. Now, listen, I don't know. Shawn just might fold you up, Sam. I really think Shawn might fold you up. Shawn goes on to say, I don't talk about where I am from because I don't need to. Everybody love talk about where they from. Like, that's supposed to matter. Like, you still won't get your ass whooped, okay? People probably be like, I'm from New York. I'm from New York. Come down to Alabama and get slayed down, okay? So it's like, let's not do that. That don't really matter, okay? So he says, those who know, know. And I don't let this be an Instagram. He says, and don't let this be an Instagram tough guy text session. You won't get any response from me past this. And no, we ain't boxing, so I can put my money in your pocket. Now, I'll be honest. I was actually thinking maybe y'all should box it out, possibly. Go ahead and box it out so that Sam could possibly get a coin, and maybe Shawn could get a coin as well. But what does Shawn really need the coin for? If anything, it's going to be more of a benefit to Sam than it is to Shawn. You feel what I'm saying? So I understand Shawn when he says ain't no boxing, okay? So I can put so he says, and no, we ain't boxing, so I can put money in your pocket. Okay? He says, this yad business. He says, you just keep your word. I don't know what hashtag YAAD means, okay? But he says this is hashtag YAAD business. If y'all know, leave it down in the comments. He says, you just keep your word and throw that punch, boy. You lucky I got too much to lose and respect for your wife and that baby on the way. We all know your ass will sue in a second. Highly unlikely you will ever see me as we move differently. Or at least I actually move. Ooh. Girl, Girl, not this man said, at least he actually moved, pretty much insinuating that, Sam, you ain't over there doing nothing but running your motherfucking mouth. That's the only thing that you moving. He says, and I ain't buying snow cones out your rented truck. Ooh. You can bring your whole damn crew and line them up too. He says, come to Jamaica anytime, son. Specifically, Duncan's Trelawney. I'm not sure what that's about. He says, ask for me. I am easy to find. It's not that I don't like you, but as Money Mace once said, I just don't understand people with short money. Boxing bombs, couple karate classes, you tabo ho. Or does he mean tabo ho? Okay, he says you softer than Roseanne's son at Lil Twist. Now, why is you adding Lil Twist? Because that sounds like something that Lil Wayne said you softer than Roseanne's son. That sounds like something Lil Wayne said. I don't know about Lil Twist, but we do know that Lil Twist be trying to be like Lil Wayne, high key, so he could have took some of the lyrics. I'm not sure, but I thought that was Lil Wayne. But we're going to keep it going. Okay, so he says, I don't acknowledge you. I can't even see you. That's what you feel. He says, that's what you feel disrespected. Every season, all you do is bring my name up. I live rent free. You can't afford the rent in my head, kid. Then he says, and you mean get back in Pep's car. So it looks like there could have possibly been some back and forth. Not sure. Girl, I hate that I missed it, but shout out to OMFG Reality TV for capturing it for us so that we can have some things to chit chat about over here, girl. Now he said, and you mean get back in Pep's car. Girl, so Sam, is you riding around in Pepper's car? Listen, Sam, we just don't like you, baby. We just don't. I'm sorry. We just, like, I be trying to go up for you sometimes, you know what I'm saying, and giving you the opportunity, but we just don't really like you like that, for real. Sometimes you just be like really horrible, and I just don't be understanding. Tretch came to you. He was telling you about the things that you need to work on, but then you want to make it seem like Tretch is just 100% against you, girl. He's not. You just ain't doing shit. Okay, so I'm with Tretch on that. As for Shawn, you might want to leave Shawn alone because I feel like Shawn is going to fuck around and fold you up. And y'all need to be glad that y'all don't have reunions over there on Growing Up Hip Hop. I feel like they only had one reunion, and that's when Brianna was pretty much getting into it with Angela. After that, they had no more reunions. And I truly believe that's because Angela did not want those reunions. I think those reunions made her feel uncomfortable. That's a personal opinion. That's not a fact, so I'm not sure, but that's my opinion. And I think that's why. But I wish y'all did have a reunion because I would love to see the interaction between the both of y'all, because again, I think Shawn will fold Sam up. I don't care how many boxing classes or anything that he takes. You need to watch your mouth. And it just really pisses me off. I have to go back to the fact that we wouldn't even be here if you see other people aren't even filming with y'all, Sam, and you see TT and your wife trying to get on one accord. Like, sir, why would you even throw shots at Shawn because Shawn ain't had your back? Like, Shawn's not entitled to have your back. There's been times Tyran ain't even have your back and you ain't say nothing about Tyran. That's what I'm not understanding. Because, you know, Tyran take them real martial arts for real. you know, Tyran really got them hands, and that's what he really do. Okay, so we know you're not going to try and play with Tyran, but it's just interesting how you go about your situations, and I just really hate to see it ultimately. But I definitely wanted to bring it to the front for the people to see. And y'all know that Shawn actually responded to whatever it was Sam had to say on the previous episode, all right? So I want you guys to go ahead and hop down in the comments. Let me know your overall thoughts about this particular situation, honey. I'm Jamie, that's me. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share my videos, follow me on Instagram and Twitter, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.